We got Panda in the building. Panda was popping.
What's up?
What are we drinking? That's.
I got Casamigos, cranberry, and this kid put something in. He's trying to take me home.
Hey, yo.
I'm feeling a little woo-woo right now.
Hey, yo.
I don't know what you did to me, Mo.
As for me, you could read the hat. You know, anything is possible.
Okay. That's what we doing.
Oh, we're promoting Henny?
I mean, all day. Why not?
How you doing, cha-ching?
I'm drinking Bel Air. You know what I mean?
Nice.
We got a whole audience coming downstairs, so let them make their way. This is Keep It a Stack with Biz. You know what I mean? The biggest blogger in the world. I got my guy Mo Mozzarella
How you doing?
in the building.
What's
Mo,
happening?
how the fuck did you make it here? That's my first question.
You started off, Mo. You told me to get on IG. You don't remember?
Nah, I know what but
all right, so we were during the pandemic. It was actually I just looked it up. Actually, it was like March 16th or something, right before the pandemic. French hit me up to go to the studio to do a little skit. For at the time, I don't know if it was gonna be Coke Boy 6 or Coke Wave or one of them.
Yeah.
They didn't know what the fuck they were gonna use it for. But anyway, when I walked in there, everybody was asking for my IG. I didn't have IG. Biz was like, "Yo, you should get lit." So I made the account up there, and then I remember I was looking for. I call everybody Mo. So all French people from the Bronx, they say Mo a lot over there. So everybody says, "Yo," everybody was calling me Mo. So then I said, "Let me get Little Mo," but then Little Mo was taken. And I remember somebody, I don't remember who it was, but somebody said, "Yo, you got to make it sound more Italian." So I put mozzarella on it. And then I
some
had
cheese on it.
Yeah, he put cheese. You know when Do the Right Thing when he said, put more mozzarella on that
right.
shit? So then that's how I made the name. And then the pandemic hit. Because if you remember that day when we were there.
I remember that day.
I remember like, what the fuck? They were people coming in there with masks on and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Remember? I didn't even
Pooh Shiesties.
Demand people.
The Pooh Shiesty. You know what the Pooh Shiesty mask is?
Yeah. And I remember being in the booth and people telling me to talk about the pandemic and make little skits. You remember you jumped in the booth with me?
Yeah.
And I didn't even know what the fuck they were talking about. I'm like, pandemic? Like, what are they talking about? Pandemic? Or they were calling it COVID? Whatever. I knew nothing about it. But my job emailed me the next day saying we're closing down a job site. And they says, there's a pandemic and all this shit. And that's when I started getting lit, because
I'm listening, Mo.
Yeah, they had.
I'm listening, Mo. I got you. We're here.
So
yeah.
I said, "Who the fuck's that guy?" So I just was doing. I was just like, my first post was the next day, and I just did COVID day 1, and I did I got up to maybe like COVID day 16 or something. I was getting crazy, drinking mad liquor in the house.
No, that night. It was like 10 people, 20 bottles, and like you drank probably like 17 bottles.
I don't know. I think so. We were lit.
Yeah.
You know what's so funny is that French has so much audio of me. He could put out.
No. You listen.
I just did on Cold Boy 6. I didn't even know I was on it.
Hey, yo, Marky, when I saw Mo was in the booth. No exaggeration. I don't care that he's right here. This is just what happened. He was in the booth for probably like 59 minutes straight. Here, Mike, take that real quick. That's Dice Pesos. The Bronx is in the building. So long story short, Mo was in the booth for literally a whole hour, and he never stuttered. It was the I've been in a lot of studio sessions and seen a lot of people do skits, but Mo did a whole album. Say some of the shit you were saying. Like
I don't remember. What do you mean they made a song out of my shit? That song, Bada Boom Bada Bing. Jim Jones?
Yeah, Bada Boom Bada Bing.
Saying Bada Boom Bada Bing? That was me. I have the video.
Mo Mozzarella in the building. Listen.
I said Bada Boom Bada Bing. I was sitting there having with French, and right there he said Bada Boom. French pulled it out of me though. French said Bada Boom Bada Bing. Bada Boom, and Renton did it. And then he must have somehow the song ended up with Jim Jones and whoever else.
Yeah.
But I have a video where someone took of me saying what to say. I'm going bada boom, bada bing. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know how the fuck Jim.
Yeah, that shit turned in.
So when is your album dropping?
I'm not doing. I don't rap. Listen, rap game is
You could have a whole
so I didn't tell the whole story. So
album.
let me just just wrap that up so we can just get that bias. So what happened was, I saw now I'm on Instagram and I don't know nothing about Instagram.
Look, I took Mo's when Mo got out the booth.
Yeah.
First of all, I went in the booth with him. I couldn't believe the level of talent that Mo had with just doing, because most of the time when people say do a skit, is like a minute, 5 minutes. Mo was in there for an hour, sweating.
Yeah,
he would put in pain, like it was real.
Yeah, it was hot in there.
Yeah, Mo was sweating. Mo got out the booth. I said, "Yo, Mo, you gotta start an Instagram." He's like, "Yo, I don't know what is an Instagram, Biz? What's up, Mo?"
My wife would always tell me, "Oh, it starts trouble. You ain't allowed to have
right,
dude."
So I took Mo and French a picture and said, "Yo, post that." I said, "Mo, you gonna be lit. French gonna post you. I'm gonna post you. We gonna get you lit, Mo."
Yeah.
And we outside now.
Yeah.
We going to the Super Bowl now.
Yeah, I'm going to actually the Pro Bowl. I'm leaving tomorrow. But I had fucking so whatever the case may be, I started looking at people's pages, and I started seeing what they were doing, and everybody I would roll past, I'd be like, I could do that shit. That shit's easy. Oh, these guys are corny. This and that. And then whatever the case may be, there's a little more to the story. I kind of went after Barstool because I seen he was rating pizza. And I'm like, this guy ain't even Italian. How the fuck he knows about pizza? So
what do you know about sauce?
That's how I think, growing up the way I grew up. So nothing against him because he do his thing. To be honest with you, they boosted me like crazy because when they posted me, I got like 14,000 followers in one day.
Yeah, no, Barstool's is a different platform.
Right now, I've had people post me with millions of followers, and I don't get shit.
Right.
I mean, to pick up that many followers, to really just be an audience that really is going to embrace you like that, because it's all organic. And then what happens, man, people try to get at me to go to their restaurants, and Fox 5 ended up running a story on me that I was helping all these small businesses. And then basically, as soon as the pandemic ended, I just turned into a business.
Make some noise for that, man.
So we've heard how Biz made you an Instagram personality, more or less. How did y'all meet?
That night.
I met Biz that night, right?
That night.
Yeah.
That night.
That's great. So y'all just got lit together, and Biz
we was
like,
outside.
we're making you famous.
We were in the studio with French. I mean, we were all there for a reason.
Yeah.
We did some skits together there, and what's so crazy, the pandemic's so crazy because if you really think about it, like the shit we did then is coming out now. Like that's crazy. Like 3 years ago.
And that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like when they see me doing things. Like, even right now, Keep It a Stack with Biz, I didn't put none of, like, I filmed probably, like, 10 episodes already. And, like, you know what I mean? My homegirl, Panda, she came all the way out from Jersey, and she was already like, yo, Biz, so what do you... I'm like, everything top secret. Yeah. Because once this content start rolling, we're going to be outside. You're going to
have everything lined up.
And that's how it is. Content, like, is...
Well, you understand content, so your goal. It's so crazy, like, to be on the... Like, you were ahead of... me, you know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying, but like for me, now that I'm knee deep in this game, and to understand like how I make my money is I get people that don't understand this game, and I show them how to market themselves. You know what I'm saying? Same thing like that, like you. But I go to my culture. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you right now, the rap game is probably the hardest game to make money in. As far as I'm concerned,
it's almost impossible.
It's so hard because nobody wants, everything's like a barter. Nobody wants to pay. It's all like a clout barter.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a fact.
I'm in this to make money. I got kids. I'm like, yo.
Same. How many kids you got, Mo?
I got 3 kids.
I got 3 kids. What are you talking about?
It's not easy,
What are you talking about?
You got 3 too?
What are you talking about?
What's your youngest?
My daughter's 5.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my oldest, his birthday about to be on the 4th. You know, he about to turn 11.
Nice.
You know, when he was just born, that's when I was with French and Chinks. We was putting together the first Coke Boy tour.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So I was over here. I was on Chinks Instagram. I was on, you know what I mean? I was behind. I was doing, RIP, long live Chinks.
That's how I know French. You know how I met Chinks?
No.
Through, you know, Mikey.
Okay, yeah. Mikey with the tattoos.
That does graffiti. He does mad graffiti. You know?
He's
nasty with graffiti. Mikey's my boy, and Mikey introduced me to Chinks.
Where you from, Mo?
I'm originally from Williamsburg, Greenpoint, like that area, but I was raised in Queens, and then I moved back to Brooklyn. Like, you know where Metropolitan Avenue is?
Yeah.
You know that area? Mm-hmm. Like over there. So you go like Christ the King, Christ the King and Grover, Cleveland, those high schools. That's where I live.
How was it like growing up? Like, you know what I mean? You're a young guy. I don't want to, you know what I mean?
Well, I ain't that young.
Hold on, let me make sure you.
I ain't that young, Mo. How was it growing up? It was a tight-knit neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? How you doing? It's so funny because a lot of people try to like pin my accent, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't know Italian culture, like I could get deep with Italian culture. I could talk to you for 1 second. I don't know where you're from in Italy. Like I'm like, it's that level.
It's that real.
Yeah, like I could tell. But if you don't know and you don't come from that world, you may be like, oh, he's from Jersey or Staten Island.
Yeah.
You know, like people do that with me. Oh, where you from, Staten Island? But like the accents are so distinctly different to me. You know what I'm saying? We're like on a borderline of Brooklyn. So it's like, it's a Brooklyn, like Queens, it's like a little bit different. It's like a little bit of a mixture. But a lot of people don't know. So I just let them, especially on social media, I just let people think whatever the fuck they think.
Yeah, you're not gonna win on that. Like,
nah, people,
because they're gonna,
they think I'm a laborer. Like they're like, oh, go push your broom. And I'm like, I just let them think whatever they think. You know, I really don't.
So what were you doing like prior, before?
I did high-rise construction. High-rise construction. Believe it or not, I went to school for engineering. Yeah, I went to school for engineering. I'm like the complete opposite. You know what I mean? I
remember you FaceTimed me one time. You had a hard hat on in the past.
Yeah. But I worked in high-rise construction and development, develop projects and stuff. You know, high-rise.
Do you still do that, or?
Nah, I left and I do this full time. I have some opportunities if I want to go back, but right now this is a hustle and it's working for me. So
make some noise for that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Panda, we drinking and you just, what are you doing? Sitting?
I just sipped my cup right before y'all. Y'all need to catch up. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, man, like, what's your favorite? I mean, I saw you hit up a few spots in Long Island. I ain't gonna lie, I felt some type of way because, like, I'm like, yo, I didn't get the call. I didn't get the memo. I didn't know you was coming to Long Island.
I got a good spot to take you. We got to go, is it called Avis? Ivory or Ivory, I think it is. It's popping.
In Huntington?
I'm not sure. I don't know Long Island.
Yeah, I heard you say Schenectady.
Yo, I don't know Long Island deep. Like I know I had cousins that lived in Long Beach.
You know I'm the mayor in Long Island.
I know, but I don't know it. Like I just use navigation in Long Island. I wouldn't know. I've been in many places. What?
The vice mayor is his left Tim.
Which one you want to go to, Mo? Name a restaurant. Listen, I got you.
You got me.
Tell me, we'll get in there. We're good.
I mean,
any spot you want.
I actually want to take you to a spot.
Yeah, so take me to a spot.
You ever been to Copy Cool?
Nah.
Gotta take you to
Copy
Cool.
Oh, Stand Spot.
Right.
It's lit. It's very nice.
What kind of food is it?
Very nice. It's like
Spanish
fusion, yeah.
Spanish.
No, it's good.
Fusion food.
All I do is
Long Island has a lot of hidden gems, though. I love Huntington. What is that? You know what I'm talking about? In Huntington.
In Huntington.
Prime? Is it in
Prime is in Huntington.
Yeah, it's Prime. Yeah.
Oh, Prime's
really nice.
I saw you was in Miami. With,
lit.
Yeah, that was different.
I'm crazy lit in Miami. I'm more lit in Miami than New York. Like I try to move out there. I was there like 18 days probably in the last, like I was in there like 3 weeks in a row.
Crazy.
I would fly home, go back, fly home, go back.
And you was actually out there when that incident happened with French.
Yeah, I dodged a bullet. I tell everybody I dodged a bullet. My friend says to me, French was gonna perform. So the people that bring me out to Miami, that's who the people I fuck with in Miami, that's who's bringing French out for the album release in Live. So I was in Miami when I found out that he was coming on Friday, so it was like Monday. So I'm like, yo, I got to get back to Miami because French is my man, this is my man, they're going to connect. It's a good look for me. So I fuck with the Fontainebleau. I have a deal with the Fontainebleau, so I stay there. I just make content. So long story short, my friend says to me, I was supposed to go with French on a plane on Thursday.
Yeah, I saw you at the listening party.
Yeah, Wednesday, and then Thursday we were supposed to go on a plane. We were trying to figure it out because we were going to use a jet and all that. And then my man, he says to me, he's like, yo, just wait, I'll come with you. He's like, don't go Thursday. He goes, go Friday. So French's like, oh, we got a video to do Thursday. I'm like, nah, I'm just going to meet you Friday. He's like, all right, cool. And I'm in the airport, and I'm getting texts and shit. And then we were talking through DM, right? Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you told me or I don't remember.
Yeah, no. When you hit me, that's when I was like getting the information at the same time because once they said French security, I just saw Max, so I figured.
You figure it was Max and him? Yeah, it was. I think it was a dude that they hired out.
It was like 10 people got hit. Like it was.
It was crazy.
It was crazy.
Yo, it's you know what it is for me. Like I tell you, like when you built social media, right? It's like I've had a lot of opportunities to work with rappers now, especially that I have some traction. I fuck with French because it's like I remember. You know what I'm saying? Like if you call me for something, I'm here, right? Because it's like we have a history. But what I'm saying is like it's not safe out there for rappers.
Yeah, not at all.
And then security is not even professional.
It's the most dangerous job.
It's
like
a dangerous job.
If when you hear Jim Jones, people like Jim Jones say that, and like he's not just saying it because the thing is when you're a rapper, you so famous and you got so much going on, you got all different type of people approaching you with who knows what they're approaching you with. So
yeah.
It's like you don't know if it's a fan, you don't know if it's a stick-up boy, you don't know what it is that comes out, when you outside and you moving around.
Yeah.
To shoot a video, whether it's Miami, Philly, New York.
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous.
Yeah. I'll stick to pizzerias.
Yo, and I appreciate the pizza that you brought.
Yeah, it's good. That guy was good. He's in Astoria. Yeah, I'm just in a different lane. I didn't keep it real. I actually created a lane. Like, I know I created a lane. Like, I know there's mad people doing what I'm doing. But they don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go through TikTok and I'm like, I could see shit that I say that I only say because I grew up saying it. There's no way you know about it and wherever the fuck you are, but you're saying it and they're getting viral and shit. You know what I mean? So it's like
I feel you 100%.
Do you think there's like a huge correlation between Italian culture and New York? Now that you mentioned that, because you're saying these, that's what I was assuming then.
Listen, you gotta understand, Italians. It's like Mexicans to LA. You know what I'm saying? That's how Italians are in New York. Like, but it's a dying breed. It's like Puerto Ricans in New York. Like now, it's like Puerto Rican. When we were kids, Rosie Perez, that Puerto Rican. Brooklyn, Puerto Rican.
That was everything.
That was the shit, right? Like you go to Spike Lee. What Spike Lee was capturing, because you got to understand, all the filmmakers basically would be us. Like what we're doing is like what they did. They didn't have social media, so they cut on film. Right. But what Spike Lee did was look how many careers he made. Look how many careers Spike Lee made. But Spike Lee did authentic. He used authentic people. I'm very close with Nick Totoro. That's one of my boys.
He did it at that pizza, that famous Italian spot, right? Like,
well, Nick Totoro is John Totoro's brother. John Totoro is the one that was in the pizza spot.
Yeah.
Nick is a brother. Okay. But he's one of my boys. And he's a friend of mine. So he looked for a typecast. You know what I mean? Like he would use someone like me and say, yo, be Mo.
Yep.
You know what I'm trying to say? But what I'd say is that's why I'm popular is because I'm a throwback to a New York Italian. So you got a lot of
I was gonna say
you got a lot of Jersey Italians and shit, but you don't have the New York Italian.
Yeah, the people that question you, you mentioned it's mostly on social media, right? So it's not so much people in New York, right? They're familiar with your accent. They're like, oh, he's the OG.
Nobody
Italian
ever comes up to me and talks
in New York,
shit.
And
nah, nobody ever talks shit.
I'm not saying they would talk.
No, they always come up to me and they be cool. I had people come up to me and I have blocked.
But no one's ever in New York. No one's ever mistook you for anything but Italian, right? Huh? In New York, particularly, no one's ever mistook you for anything.
I think if somebody mistakes me for anything other than Italian, they're purposely trying to be ignorant. Okay. Like if someone comes up to me like, "Oh, you Irish?" Like, come on, I'm not Irish.
Right.
I'm distinctly Italian. But I'll tell you this much. I had a dude come up to me. It was man funny. This guy come up to me. He's like a crazy wild fan. He's like, all shit.
Out of his mind.
Right? And he's like, yo, follow me back or whatever. And I go to find him. I can't find him.
Because he's blocked.
I had him blocked.
That's what I'm saying.
I had him blocked. So I'm like, I just said, I ripped the Band-Aid off because it was weird. He was looking right at my phone. And I'm like, yo, I blocked you probably. And I'm like, you're probably one of them dicks that write stupid shit. Well, what are you talking about? This and that. I go look at my block shit. I said, I got you blocked. He said, why would you block? I said, the only reason I'd block you is because you're a dick.
You had to.
You must have been a crazy
You
dick.
know how much work is involved when I actually have to block? Yeah. Like if I block somebody, it's to find somebody, for me to find a, like, it takes like somebody else, like a third party, to show me something that somebody said. Then I gotta like type in. So when whoever I block is always gonna be blocked forever.
I block people, bro.
My block.
I blocked so many people.
If for me to like to actually block somebody, it's so much work involved. It's like
one day I said I'm gonna unleash the Kraken because I had I had mad people blocked, like thousands.
A block party.
I got thousands of people
a block
blocked.
party.
I
So I'm
have
like,
a
yo,
lot
I'm gonna unblock everybody, and I'm gonna just let them go off.
I'm a huge fan of the block button because I feel like my haters are excessive. My haters are very excessive. They'll take time to make fake accounts for me and shit. So it's just hilarious.
You got any fake little Mo pages?
You're gonna spend like that long to make a fake account to get blocked in 2 seconds. It's
To
like
me, I could
funny.
tell. I mean, I know how to tell if account's fake. I could tell if account's fake right away. You know what I'm saying?
Mo became an Instagram expert, man.
I figured it out, Mo.
That's
I
what's
figured
up,
it out.
man.
I figured it
Mo
out.
Mozzarella in the building.
I wish I would have got on TikTok a little earlier, though.
Yeah, no, TikTok.
I mean, I definitely, like, I'm late on TikTok, but I wish I would have got on it, like, I wish I would have just skipped over IG.
And just went straight
to TikTok. I'd be crazy right now.
That's reasonable because it's still booming. It keeps going up and up.
Yeah,
IG's kind of falling
TikTok's
off.
becoming like a slot machine too, though. It's like you never really know. You know what I'm saying?
It's a roulette game.
I post like every other day, so I watch the numbers and shit.
What's like when you, because you know you just really been on social media
like
probably for like
3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
Like what was like a celebrity or influencer or you know ball player, like who tapped in with you that made you like look and be like, oh nah, this like it's lit now.
LL just started following me.
Cool J.
Yeah, LL started following me. I just met Leonardo DiCaprio.
That's a flex. That's a flex.
Yeah,
That's a flex.
yeah.
Fucking Mo, man.
I got you seen Leo, it's going viral on TikTok. He was in Miami chilling. That's actually a funny story. I'll tell you a story. This dude came up to me. He's like, yo, how you doing? Or whatever and shit. And he's like, yo, I know you. I said, how you doing? He goes, you don't know me? I said, nah. So he comes like close to my face. He's like, yo, I'll tell you to your face, you ain't shit. So I'm like, what? He's like, you never seen Juice? So I'm like, yeah. He's like, you know Rodder Man? The Puerto Rican dude?
Yeah, from Juice.
That's me.
Wow.
So I'm like, yeah, he looked old, you know? So he says, I'm half Italian, I'm half Peruvian, but people think I'm Puerto Rican.
Mm-hmm.
I look Puerto Rican. He said, my father is from Williamsburg. He said, he knows who you are. He loves your shit, blah, 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 blah. We started talking, so he's like, listen, we were in like this private club. It's like a club for celebs. It's like just like low, you know.
Where's this at? Miami?
It's in Miami, yeah. And the guy says to me, he goes, yo, you want to meet my friend Leo? I'm not even thinking Leo. So like, I'm like,
That's different.
I'm like, I didn't want to be like, whatever. So I just told my man, I'm like, I'll be right back. This guy wants to take me to walk. So I part this crowd of like 20, 30 blonde chicks, like young girls, like young, not like molesting shit, like 21, you know what I'm saying? And
legal.
They were around him like, it was crazy. It was like this whole wave. That shit parted like Moses. And he comes in and he's like, hey, Leo, I want you to meet my friend Little Mo. And he had the hat all bent and shit. And he's like, hey, what's up? And he's like, yo, he does this how you doing thing. He's blowing up. And then he was like, how you doing? You know what I mean?
That's wild.
It has just happened.
Leonardo
DiCaprio. Who else I met?
Legendary.
I mean, shit.
Does it get more famous than that?
Yeah, that was probably the most
I
famous.
think that's
Everybody's
a
like, oh, you take a picture of him? I'm like, I don't really do that. I don't really do. I know I need it. Like it's viral shit. Who did I just?
When I took the picture with you in French, I was like, take a picture. Like I'm like, yo, French.
Yeah.
Mo.
That's a dope picture. I'm gonna put that up.
And like the first picture with Chinks and French, like I took their first picture together.
Oh yeah.
When they first like was like, you know, getting together, they did a track called Tunnel Vision.
Yeah.
Right. So that story real quick.
Yeah.
I'm with Chinks. French had like 2 bookings. This is when outside still wasn't safe, Mo.
Yeah.
It was actually even more tricky because it wasn't social media really. It was like Twitter.
It was Twitter, right?
So French had two walkthroughs. He had to go to like Boston. I think it was Connecticut. French was in Connecticut every weekend. Booked.
Yeah.
Running around with 30 Coke boys. You know what I mean? It was that type of vibe. Everybody had on big white T-shirts. You know, and you didn't know what was under the T-shirt. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know they used to go to get money in Connecticut. I went there with Chinks a few times.
So long story short, I shot their first video, and when we was in the club, I took a picture with Chinks and French. You know, I'll post a picture. I'll show you the picture. And after I took the picture, I told French, I'm like, yo, French, you gotta fuck with Chinks. Like, you got to. Like, y'all gonna be special. Like, I told him right then and there. I planted the seed right then and there, Mo.
Yeah.
Tunnel vision.
Yeah.
That was, like 10 years ago. Word.
I'll tell you a funniest story. I remember, I got funny stories, bro. I got one with, what's her name? Oh, shit. It's funny. I can't even remember the name right now. Or the one that Irv Gotti's always trying to
Ashanti?
Ashanti. I got a funny Ashanti.
You know Ashanti's from Long Island.
Yeah, I got a funny Ashanti story. French called me to go do something in L.A., but he was in like Connecticut. He was in Canada. He hits me with a pin. I jump on a plane. I go out to L.A. He's not even in L.A. So I'm just chilling, whatever. So it was like,
you heard of Marky? He goes to L.A.
Yeah, I went to L.A. French was in Canada. And this is the videos he's doing on his IG. On his IG story, I hear him saying, "Yo, Mo. Yo, Mo." I'm like, this motherfucker. So I'm over there in Cali. We went, so he hits me like the last day. I'm there. I'm supposed to go home. And he's like, yo, he gives me a pin. I go to Puffy's house. So we go to Puffy's house.
Star Island.
No, not in Miami, in Cali.
Oh,
some crazy shit. Like, he got like people on the LIE, it would be like with an orange light. Like, he has like an exit. It was crazy. Like, I didn't even know whose house I was going to. I just knew I was going to a party. Like, some crazy lit shit. And so I go over there. And what I thought was funny is I'm meeting people that are famous. And they're coming up to me like, yo, Mo. Like, they knew me. Like, they're coming up to me saying shit. And this is before I had RG or anything. They just knew me from FaceTiming with French. And
right.
So anyway, it was funny. So they says, we're going to leave the party. We're going to go to the studio. This is when he recorded the thing with 3 6 Mafia. When he redid this shit. You know what I'm saying? You know the song I'm talking about. Face like Chewbacca. That one. I remember they were playing. So anyway, they says, we got to go to get our cars. The cars are in UCLA. But UCLA had locked the gates. But everybody, all the stars wanted their cars anyway. I'm thinking they're stupid motherfuckers. They went and parked the car in UCLA. The shit's closed. They ain't getting into the morning. But they're on some, like, the interns are involved with keys, and we got to get it. We got to get it. Somehow I'm looped into this Uber with everybody. So the car pulls up. It's a girl in the back by herself, and it's security. And the security is somehow, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I guess her car was in there. I don't know. He's like, I'm going to jump the fence. But it was like, you ever see around the cemetery, them spike fences?
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, I ain't ripping my balls off for this shit. I'm like, yo, they're bugging. So anyway, everybody's jumping the fence. Yo, I'm so burnt out. I'm sitting there talking to her outside going, yo, they're crazy. And she's laughing and shit. Yo, I have no clue who it is. French brother hits me up. Yo, we'll give you the pin for the studio. You're going to go do the skit. I'm there for a week to do this skit. And now I got to go home. I got my flight in the morning. So I'm just like, yo, I got to dip. So on the way there, the kids hit me up. His brother's like, yo, what'd you do with Ashanti? I'm like, Shanti? He said, yeah, Ashanti. I said, Shanti singer? I said, I just left her in UCLA by herself. By herself? Yo, I get to the studio. Everybody's like, yo, how the fuck you leave Ashanti by herself? I'm like, yo, I didn't even know it was her. She had no makeup on. I'm so burnt because now I'm like, but it was crazy. And that night I walk into the studio, Travis Scott's in the studio. This studio was like mad people just chilling, right? Travis Scott's in the studio. He's got a guinea tea on, you know, Italian, like we say guinea tea. And I'm in the booth and I'm acting mad famous with him. Like I'm like, yo, I gotta get in the booth, bro. Like, what up? Like, I'm just like kind of like not even, when he blew up, I seen him, I'm like, yo, that's that little kid that was in the fucking studio with me. Young Thug. I met Young Thug on Chinks' couch. Yeah. I go to fucking France. I'm walking my wife in France, right? And I'm going to Giuseppe Zanotti's store. A car pulls up, mad heads start walking in there. It's Young Thug. He remembered me. Yo, Bo, yo, come out tonight. And I remember Chinks telling me, yo, this kid's going to blow up. Yeah. He was on his couch. Chinks goes, yo, this kid's going to blow up.
Yeah. I was in Atlanta. And at that time, this is like before Young Thug's like first single really like reached radio and everything. And, you know, Atlanta's different. You know what I mean? The fair is always different in Atlanta as far as like New York. So I'm in the studio with Chinks, and it was Young Thug. It was Jose Guapo, Pee Wee Longway. It was a bunch of them, like Rich the Kid. They was all coming up, like right underneath the Migos. So I'm looking at Young Thug. He got the little nose ring. You know, he had like the skinny, super skinny jeans.
Yeah.
And I go to Chinks, and I'm like, this is the hottest nigga in Atlanta right now. You know what I mean? I'm just asking questions. I'm looking. I don't know what's going on. And Chinks is like, yo, Biz, Thug is lit. You know what I'm saying? Like. And when I came back to New York, I was working with some artists, and he was like, yo, I'm trying to get somebody on my song from Atlanta. And he was like, who to get? And I was like, yo, honestly, you might not even understand what he's saying, but he's, you know, because this was before that's my best friend, that's my best friend.
Yeah.
It was like the Young Thug
mumble rap era, the start of the mumble
like
rap era.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Young Thug was different, bro. I saw it like right before he blew up, Young Thug, and Chinks was in the picture that Young Thug. Yeah, the picture that Young Thug went viral with like wearing the dress, the skirt or whatever it was, like that. That's how they was dressing. You know what I'm saying? That came from the song that he had with Chinks. That was a video shoot.
Wild then too.
So all I want to know is, because you've like made it clear, like you made it evident that you denounced the idea of like music careers in the music industry.
Well,
so like,
I don't know.
But you say that surrounded by people that like are music artists and have made it and are aspiring like business. So like,
I think it's hard. Is all I'm saying.
You think it's hard. So what do you think are the keys to success since you're around all these successful people and you're so against it? It would tell you like.
I'm not against it. I just feel like there's easier lanes.
Okay.
I like you gotta say something like. I came at what I do as a business mind.
I think everyone should look at everything.
Yeah, I came at it as a business mind. Like, so what happened to me was I was like, yo, I'm gonna try to do this. First, I started paying my car payment. Then I started paying my car payment, my insurance. Then I started paying my mortgage. You understand? So I looked at it as a business in a business way. What I'm saying is in the music industry, I feel like it's just a difficult lane. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
So what do you think are like the steps to like get through that like business I should use?
Oh, I think that anything regarding entertainment is about like little layups. It's about layups. Like you may do this, that brings in a couple dollars. You do that brings in a couple dollars. You do this, that brings in a couple dollars. You do that. You can't look for home runs.
I like your use of all these sporting terms now that you're so in big with sporting and you're going to Vegas tomorrow. That's a flex. That's a flex.
I'm going to the Pro Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been in Philly a lot lately. I've met a couple Eagles players. They're really good people, and I'm really excited.
Where do you go to eat over there? I got a lot of friends in Philly.
Oh, I'm vegan.
Oh, are you really?
Yeah, you're Italian. I'm sorry.
You know, I just started some television diet.
Hold on. What does that mean? You don't eat meat?
Yeah, I don't.
I just take it. I do.
Hey yo.
I just did this starvation shit. You know when you starve yourself for 6
I don't
hours?
do that.
Wait, what?
We're not comparing those. No.
So listen. So I eat like so much, right? So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna try to do that shit when you don't eat. What do they call it? It's intermittent fasting.
Intermediate fasting.
Whatever the fuck it is.
I will never do that either.
I started doing it last night. I didn't eat till 12 o'clock in the afternoon today, or like even later, like 1. And I felt like shit. I was driving out here. I was like, yo.
Lightheaded.
Shit, yeah.
I feel like I could do that in theory, but I don't wake up till like 1. So, and I just eat in the beginning of the day usually, and then I'm out. So
later, Mom.
That wouldn't really faze me.
And
but that's because of my schedule. I would never do that intentionally at all. I'm not,
you do music as well. So you write and you sing and all that.
And I make beats, yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah,
I want to make a song.
You come to my house. That's wait, yo. Pause. You can pull up to my studio.
Yo,
there we go. Professional.
I want to make like a funny song.
I like that. I'm working on one.
I want to do some funny shit.
I'm very inspired by Trippie Redd, and he has this song. It starts with like a very like childlike beat, and then it goes into something like much more sinister. I wanted to make a beat like that, and I got carried away one day with the childlikeness and made a whole like Teletubby ass beat. And now I'm trying to make some like really hood.
You made
like,
Baby Shark.
What are you listening to? Like what? Like you know, I know you got the Coke Boy 6.
I like drill music.
You could make like over a beat like that.
I seen you getting sturdy lately.
I can make you a beat like that, like a Teletubby.
Nah, hold on. I gotta hold on.
You got me getting viral?
Yeah, you
on the side talk shit. I was dancing.
Yeah.
Finding out that.
Nah. Moby getting sturdy, man.
I get sturdy. Yeah.
Hold on.
You know what it is? It's funny. I got that like I'm kind of good wherever I go type of mentality, so I act up, you know. But
You in Long Island, Mom.
Yeah, I always tap in with the right people, so I'm good. I'm good at
that we good at.
We're good at. Yeah, I'm always tapping. But
hold on, let's get my guy Mo.
Oh, you want me to get sturdy right now?
Okay, yeah, you gotta get sturdy, man.
You constantly jack Long Island, but like we're in Nassau, right? What like, is there a Nassau-Suffolk beef? Like, you don't really, you mentioned
No.
like
It's no
Nassau.
beef. It's when it comes to me, it ain't no beef because ain't nobody gonna ever even think about doing any. You know what I mean? Like,
But I'm saying, like, you endorse
run
Nassau
wild.
County a lot
I
more,
bet you
right?
shit.
I'm the biggest blogger in the world.
Yeah. What's this right here?
Yo, rest in peace to T Dot. You know what I'm saying? This is Pop Smoke. I gotta.
This is real Brooklyn culture right here.
Yeah,
I
this
love
is.
this.
You know, we want to see Lil Mo get sturdy. He on keeping a stack with
I don't know
Biz.
if I could get over. There's no room here. No, there's room. Hold on, I gotta do my shit. What?
Oh, you gotta get the sneakers.
You know what I mean?
Hold on.
Yeah, no.
What we doing, Mo? Hey.
Nah, I'm good. Hey, let me go backwards. Hey. I need another two of these, man. We got started.
Man, how you sitting down, man?
Oh, me? I'm not getting sturdy.
You don't get started?
No, I shake ass.
What's all this shit you got over here? These brands and all. Yeah.
Look, we got Lil Mo Mozzarella
I
in
am
the
from Brooklyn,
building.
but I live in Jersey now, so I shake ass.
Oh, you okay? Well, I mean,
I don't get sturdy.
what you want to listen to? Little Uzi? Dang.
I do love the Uzi. I love that. I just want to rock. Like, I want to do stupid dances like that.
Nah, let me see.
That's
Let me
my-
see what you
my
got,
thing.
man. She over here. Mo. Let's see what Panda got.
Star
Panda, get it, Panda.
Mozzie did one of my
Over there,
videos.
Bushwick? That's evergreen.
This videographer did one of my videos too. He's pretty good.
Oh, they
I didn't know he did this
Brooklyn.
video. This
I
is
used to go there all
fire.
the time right there. There was all the spots over there when we were kids. Oh, she's straight from Bushwick.
Panda, we waiting for you.
I'm not doing nothing.
I like this girl. I don't even know who she is.
Lola Brooke.
I love her, yeah.
Yeah, she's from right there. Imran. Oh, she's the one, Prego.
Yeah. Let's go, Mo. Extendo.
Oh my God! The last guy I was talking to used to tell me. The last guy I was talking to used to always say, "Give me beso," and I would look at him and say, "Extendo," and he would look at me crazy. So that's literally why I cut him off. I was like, "You're not with my."
Damn, you cut him off because he didn't know
He would
Lola
say,
Brooke.
"Give me
Don't
beso,"
play
and I
with
would
it.
say, "Extendo," and he would look at me like I have 5 heads. I'm like, I can't fuck with you no more.
I like her. Go back. From Memphis. What's her name?
Oh, Glorilla.
Bro, I was in Miami at Live. She was performing there. I was torturing her.
What you mean torturing her?
Money Big, yo, and what's the other dude from Memphis? Yo Gotti.
Yo Gotti.
They were on stage and shit. I was like right in front. I was wilding out, going crazy. I definitely made them feel the type of way.
Talking to the mic, Lil Mo.
I said I was going crazy dancing. I like her. I like her
Glorilla?
music. Yeah, I like her music. So I was fucking with her. I was going crazy. So they were on the stage and I was down below. So I was dancing, going
And this
crazy.
was you was in Memphis?
No, I was in Live.
Oh, Live. Okay.
And they definitely thought I was crazy as a motherfucker. They were like, who the fuck is this kid?
Play
I was
Tomorrow.
going
Tomorrow
crazy.
is the real New York.
Who's that?
Tomorrow by Glorilla. You're talking about Glorilla.
I like Glorilla.
I like Glorilla too. I really like her. I like her voice.
Yeah, her voice is
I
funny.
like it a lot.
No, I like it.
Funny.
She's funny.
That's terrible.
No, I don't mean it like that. I mean her interviews and shit. Are
Yeah,
funny.
no, I really like her.
interviews, like her interviews are funny.
Simple return for free.
You know, we got Lil Mo in the building. Panda, you gonna twerk? Cause we gonna play. Me and Lil Mo got sturdy. You gotta twerk.
No.
You gotta twerk.
What's this we're watching?
This is Glorilla.
I would shake my ass to this, but not
I
yet.
like
I'm not
Glorilla.
gonna
Look at
hold
her.
you.
She's crazy. Look at her. She got the mask
She's so
on.
lit. I love her. And the purple Urus goes crazy. I had an orange Urus in one of my videos, but purple's my
Come on, Panda. Hey, Lil Mo. Lil Mo. Let's go.
She did a little more in the video though.
She
Fucked
knew.
up.
Listen, man. Everybody that's tuned in need Lil Mo in a video, man.
Yeah.
Let's work.
Imagine how her exes feel that she blew up over like basically shitting on all of them, and now she's this poppin'. Like, I love that for her.
I just watched an interview.
She's just flexing on everyone that motivated her to flex on them.
Shit.
Yo, if I was Glorilla's ex,
I would be sick.
I would get no sleep at night.
I don't know her story.
Right, no
like.
sleep.
But yeah, we got Mo in the building. Yo, Mo, so everybody's following you. Everybody got you on TikTok, Instagram, whatever. What's next for Lil Mo, though? Like, what's direction we going in? Like, what we doing?
I've been
what we doing?
I've been diving into, I've been doing stand-up comedy now.
Really?
Yeah. I've been doing stand-up comedy. I get asked to do a lot of shows. But stand-up comedy game is a lane that's wide open, fully protected.
But you got to be careful what you can't really, like, you can't talk about nobody. Everybody's sensitive.
It's got to be politically correct.
Look,
like, how do you be,
so I'm
like...
going to tell you the game. So you got to understand something. So it's like, if you're doing what I'm doing, what I'm currently doing on social media, you really only got, like, 3 lanes, let's say, right? There's, like, 3 lanes. You go, either I'm going to get on a sitcom or some crazy shit, I'm going to do some stand-up, or I'm going to do a podcast, let's say. I'm going to give you, like, different avenues you could go with. Comedy lane, if you really think about it, if you look at the biggest comedians that are out right now, go look at their following. If you had to name 10 of the biggest comedians right now, and you put my following, I'd be in like 5th place. They don't have big followings, comedians. They have a hard time selling out joints. You understand what I'm saying? So a lot of comedians, what they're doing is just trying to line themselves up with social media people that may not be as funny,
but just to use them for that.
At the same time,
use them for that following.
Right, but what they don't see, comedy is a very protected craft. Like, it's like they don't want outsiders. They make it hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't write, but I perform. So I'll go on stage. I don't write.
You're just like freestyle.
I'm in a green room in the back with them, and I'm freestyling, and they're like, I've been writing this shit for fucking 3. This motherfucker wants to come and headline. So they hate. They hate crazy. So it's like, what I'm trying to say is that avenue is wide open. If you have the balls, you got to play into your strengths. So what's my strength? A lot of people could get in front of a camera and just do some shit 30, 40 times so they get something that's funny.
Right.
And they put it out. Or they edit it 13 times to sound funny. But not everybody has the balls to get in front of a crowd.
That's a fact.
And grab a mic. So I don't get nervous. I get in tune. I'm the other way around. Like, in a situation, if I was in front of 5,000 people, to say, I'll act up. I don't really.
You don't back down.
Nah, I act up. It fuels me. So that's the lane. Like, that's the lane I'm going. I'm gonna do headline and governors in Long.
Okay.
So I'll invite you. I just gotta set the date. I'm doing a couple of podcasts. Like, I'm doing a whole string of podcasts. So I'll probably do governors in like May. I'm a headline. I'm picking out who's gonna be with me. So I'm working on that. Yeah, I got my setup to like 15 minutes. I got to get it up to 30
Because
minutes.
a lot of comedians, you know what I mean? Like Dave Chappelle, like one of his last specials when he was, it's the transgender community. It's so many different communities. Like, I feel like it'll be so hard. Like, it's harder now.
It's hard to navigate.
As a comedian because everybody is so sensitive. It's
Everyone
like, you can't.
But let me tell you what I'm going to tell you. The way comedy clubs are, you go in there, it's like, no camera rule, no, that's a rule.
That's true, yeah.
It's considered really rude if you pull out a camera in a comedy club.
It's fun.
Most comedy clubs, and I'm around it a lot now, they're uncensored.
Yeah, it's not PC.
They're saying shit that is wild, that you're like, yo, talking about every race in the book, talking about any gender.
Yeah.
Because comedy's on the front of, fuck that shit, it's comedy.
Yeah.
Like, I've been around comedians that say shit that gets me like, I'll be like, yo, bro, like, chill the fuck, like, that's wild. I don't even want to be attached to that shit. But comedians are on some shit like, yo, comedy's comedy. We can say anything we want.
Right.
So there's a big movement in that. And I'll tell you what else I noticed too. Like, that whole shit we're talking about right now is dulling down. When shit gets real in real life, people get less sensitive. We were all sensitive because we were all chilling. Then the pandemic and all that bullshit happened. And when that shit all happened, now people are starting to be less sensitized because that's just natural. Like, I see there's a movement in that. People are becoming, that it's starting to change. People are starting to not care as much. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you think it's more.
I think you're right about
less.
comedy is comedy, though, because, like, Dave Chappelle never got canceled. They tried to cancel him.
No, but he got to a point where it's like, yo, you can't even cancel him.
Yeah.
He slayed them. Look
He's
at
different, though. He's different, though.
And,
He's
like,
different.
I've seen that, and
level.
I support, like, LGBTQ. That skit, not skit, but the stand-up show was
on
hilarious.
Netflix.
It was hilarious. It was hilarious.
That's the thing. Like, there's always going to be you know, people that are like stupid and shit that just have their own dumbass opinion. Like,
Well,
for me,
I think it's an entitlement thing too. People feel entitled to like just not having anyone harm their ego in any way, shape, or form. It's an entitlement and ego thing, and you need to put all that aside to enjoy life, laugh at things that does not.
I call them, you know, like
does not directly affect
they
you.
Karens. They call them Karens. I'm like, they're like Yelp reviewers. Like anybody who's like really sitting there yelping, like reviewing Yelp and like this
good
restaurant.
reviews. I only
like
leave
there's
good
people
reviews.
do that shit all day long.
Yeah.
Like that shit's corny.
They can't wait.
That's crazy.
There's people that can't wait to go somewhere and have a bad experience to
Talk
Yelp about
yeah,
it.
some people just like feed off negativity. It's literally the fuel to their life.
Nah, you know what? One thing I can tell you, but it's so weird for kids growing up now in this like hate culture, like where there's like so many people like to hate on each
Cancel
other.
culture.
Whatever you want to call it, hate culture,
Yeah.
cancel culture. You know what I'm saying? I think that in a way it's like kind of building up the defenses too. Because like if I talk to like young, when you're in a social media game, you gotta talk to young people. I have a bunch of young
I
kids
saw
that
you. I saw you.
talk-
I saw you today with a bunch of young kids. That was dope.
Where-
Hey, yo.
You posted on Instagram.
Oh, with
you
the
was
little
with a bunch.
kids. Yeah,
How
yeah,
you
yeah.
doing? They
Yeah,
was
yeah,
all
yeah.
saying it. I was
Yeah.
like, that's
I
what's
got a
up.
big fan base of like young kids.
That's
so I
dope.
started cleaning my shit up. I try not to curse as much for them. 'Cause that's the next generation, you know. But I had like what I'll tell you is I keep my ear to the street with like side talking them. Those are my boys. They're viral.
Yeah,
They're young kids.
Yup.
And they drop gems on me.
Yeah, no,
with
shout
shit.
out to Side
They know
Talk.
they know how to get viral. So it's like they'll drop gems on me with shit. And I keep. I don't even know what the fuck we're talking about. Why did I even talk about that?
No, we're
Yo,
talking about
let's
cancel culture.
take a shot, man. Let's take a
okay.
shot. Hold
What I'm
on.
telling you
Hold
is-
on. Before we
But,
talk about
like,
cancel,
You see how you made a point
I
about
got
how-
one. I know what I was gonna say.
Cheers.
Cheers. I know what I was gonna say.
Salute.
What I was gonna say was, I would have shit that got me bent. Like somebody would say some stupid shit, and I'd be like crazy, and they'd be like laughing, like dude, like yo, you really think you're gonna blow up and you ain't gonna have nobody but like the young kids that get it realize it's just nonsense. Really, most of the people that get stupid with me, if I reach out to them, they're on my dick. They're like, hey, look, you know what I'm saying? Like it's just some attention shit.
I think,
but
like,
I don't know. I can't imagine being that.
I think you're like like your following of children too. Like it also has to do with the fact children are unbiased. I feel people take the time to form negativity in their lives. You're not
Right.
born negative. You're born a happy baby, and you grow into like either a happy or miserable person. And we have a society of people that choose to grow into miserable people.
Yeah, that's true.
I choose to be happy, I don't know, but not.
Yeah, I mean, I try to make the best out of every day. You know what I'm saying?
shout out to Mo, man.
Yeah.
Mo in the building. Make some
you
fucking
doing?
noise, man. And he brought the pizza.
got
He
the
brought
pizza.
the what else? Like, what's your favorite food? What's your top 5 foods? Cause
Five's crazy.
top 5.
Shit, you know what's so crazy though? I ain't gonna front. Like I eat all this crazy shit. I've been like, I'll go to eat in the crazy shit. I did Poppy steaks. Like
Poppy
I'll eat like
steaks.
$1,200 steaks and shit. and I'll leave
Yo,
there.
the craziest part about all of this is like, yo, when are you gonna take Biz to Miami, man? Cause you got
No,
like
we
the
gotta
key
go
to Miami.
We-
Like,
we-
what the hell we
gotta,
doing,
We
bro?
gotta like just key something in, like some kind of
Yeah.
conference week or something where we know we're gonna both be down there.
All right.
There's a food and wine thing coming up, but I don't even know if I'm booked for it yet.
Yeah, I got a
I'm
few-
on some shit where I don't go nowhere no more now unless I'm booked. Like I'm not going to show up. Like I ain't going
Yeah.
to food and wine shit because it makes sense for me. Because what I realize is, you going to something that might have booked you. Now they're
Now
like,
you showed
he's
up
there anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
Like I'm not trying to go around some food conference where they were gonna hire me, or maybe it was on the table.
Let's-
Hey,
let's- do this. Let's do this. Let's do a food tour.
we'll do a food tour. Where you want to go?
5. We do 5 cities. We do New York. We do Miami.
Oh, you wanna get
we
wild.
do LA. We do Buffalo. I want to. You been to Buffalo?
Yeah,
Buffalo, New York.
yeah. Buffalo. I go.
They got the good
I'm a Bills
sauce.
fan.
They got the good.
I'm a Bills fan.
They got the good
I was
sauce in
front
Buffalo.
running. I'm a Bills fan.
All right.
I like. I can't believe they got dogged though. I went to that game. I went to the Cincy Bills game. I went there with sneakers on in the snow. I didn't even realize. I just dipped. I didn't look at the temperature.
Yeah, your
I look
feet
at
was
temperature.
freezing.
Buffalo.
Dude, I was.
That's like
frozen
Canada
solid. I was
Junior.
like
It's
this.
Canada
I was
Junior.
like this. Yeah. I went to the
Nah, Buffalo is cold.
It's Canada
Buffalo.
Junior. Like you can
It's
swim to
Canada Junior.
Yo, the people out there busted though in Buffalo. Don't get mad. They're like everybody looks like a bear. No, everybody's mad big
Everyone's
up there.
trying to be Eskimo and keep warm.
Everybody's
Think
mad
about
big
it.
up there. Like, I
you
guess
should have known better.
The cold must be good for your bones or something.
Nah.
Like shaking my hand, I'm losing a pinky. I'm like, what the fuck they eating up here, bro?
Yeah.
They ain't just buffalo wings.
I appreciate you, Mo, for pulling
Mo.
up, man.
We're pulled up. It's the Biscuit Show. What's the name of the show?
Keep it a stack with Biz.
Keep it a stack with Biz. How you doing? You get that line, make it with so many loaves of semolina and think you're surrounded by a baker. Made that up.
Make some noise for Mo, man.
I'm getting